everyone, Stormy Sensei here. We're going to be playing some Star Rail today,
disappear among the sea
even
of
though it's not
butterflies.
Sunday.
Illusions of the past.
Fun fact, I actually play this game literally every single day, even on the days that I don't stream.
Rules are made to be broken.
And I'm trying to work on it, so that I don't spend my entire life just playing Star Rail all day. But it's a very fun, very addicting game. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Oh dear.
Literally too much
go.
content. And that's a good problem to have.
Time to twirl. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, I came downstairs to stream Star Rail maybe like an hour ago, and I said to myself, I'll just do a little bit of grinding before I actually get into the story stuff. And I caught myself and said, you know, I have to start my stream now. Otherwise, I won't have any content out. It'll just be nothingness. Alright, let's see what we got here. We did all that grinding just to level up our powers by 7%, a little bit more than 7% technically. Oh, to all shocked enemies. Okay, I actually did not know that. Or do I want my crit rate to go up? No, let's do this. Alright, let's do the story stuff that we were doing. If I were to stream this one dude would have a heart attack for not streaming Smash instead. Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, I know that you're half joking and half serious, but just for anyone that's just getting started with streaming out there, you will definitely lose your viewers that are used to you playing that other game, and you will gain new viewers that are used to you playing this new game. And some of the people from the old game will come to the new game as well. So, you know, at least you wouldn't know this, Pika, because you've been around since forever. But, you know, I started off as mostly Smash. But I haven't really done, like, mostly Smash on the channel in like 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years. Basically, as soon as Pokemon Unite released, and I played like a week of that, I was like, oh, I actually like this more than Smash, and just have been playing Pokemon Unite as the core game for the channel for the past 2 years. And I'm at the point now where I get home and I say to myself, oh, I should really do that Pokemon Unite content that I'm supposed to do. And then instead I play Honkai Star Rail. So like now Star Rail is, you know, my favorite game that I like playing every day. And so the channel just slowly shifts from one thing to another. It's the way of the world. Before we actually do the story stuff, let's do some wishing, some warping as they call it. Because there is, let's gamble a little. 3 more days until this is over. Oh, actually, you know, I actually don't really want to use my gold passes right now because I'm not actually that interested in the new stuff that just came out. Ron May, her specialty is giving other characters the ability to boost their weakness efficiency break. So instead of basic attacks taking off half of the toughness bar, they could take off like 80% of the toughness bar, so it's really good against bosses. And then paired with this other character, Juye, I think is her name. Yeah. Zhu Yi, I think. So her gimmick is that she does more damage the more an enemy's weakness has been broken. So these two are sisters. So I think they're sisters. They might not be sisters though. No, I don't think they're actually sisters. I think that her sister is actually Hanya. And she's just another character that happens to have brown hair. But they work very well together because she increases the amount in which you break enemies, and then she does more damage based on how much you break them. But I kind of don't really need more Harmony characters right now. I don't need like tanks and supports. I need damage right now. I'm at the point in my account where I have a lot of support and I don't really have enough damage. So, I might pull for the first one, right? Because I think that you have a 90% chance of getting one of the banner units in the first 10 pulls. At least one 4-star above character is guaranteed. The chance of getting a 4-star or light cone from the guarantee is 99.4%. So if I warp 10, then I'm guaranteed to get at least one 4-star or above, and there's a 99.40 chance of it being one of these three characters, March 7th, Tingyun, or Zhu Yi. And all three of them are pretty good. March 6th or March 7th would be pretty bad for me to get. That would be the very most unlucky thing for me to get. Tingyun is actually very good. She boosts allies' energy regeneration, which means that they use their ultimates more often. And then this is another damage dealer, and I need more damage dealers. So we'll pull one time on this banner, and then the rest of the time we'll pull on the normal banner. So that's 30 pulls starting now. Don't think I got a 5-star there. I tried paying attention. Yeah, really didn't get a 5-star. It is a new character though that I don't have yet. Yeah, nice. That's a good one. Oh, we got 2 of them. Okay, that's actually super, super lucky. And Cyril, I actually am building her right now. That was a ridiculously lucky pull, by the way. Crazy, crazy with lucky pull. Streamer luck. Match is boring now, feels repetitive. I mean, if you're fighting the same people that are all using the same characters on the same stages with the same rules, and people aren't really getting that much better, then it could feel repetitive. I think that I stream Smash at just the perfect not anymore. I actually don't stream Smash enough on the channel, but the fact that I have like the once a year, we spend 2 or 3 months mostly playing Smash, and then the rest of the year we don't really play Smash at all, is very interesting, because you end up with situations where like people that were like only okay in one year come back and are really good the next year. And you know, people move on and whatnot, so you don't see the same people every year. But it's actually pretty interesting to see, because one of my viewers, Low Game 10, is now like possibly a top 10 player in my entire state, whereas 2 years ago he was like not even worth bringing up when we did our power rankings. That's kind of cool. I think that this is a 5-star. I think I got a 5-star from this. I'm trying to be able to tell the difference. I did get a 5-star from this. Sampo. Who'd I get? Oh, Himiko. I'm very happy about that. More damage dealers. I did need more damage dealers. Who am I missing now? I don't actually know who else is left. I have... Oh, I still need these three. I need Clara, Yanqing, and Bailu. Those are the last three characters that I'm missing from the initial 5-star units. This is just a normal 4-star. Cool. Nothing special came out of here. Deja. Yeah, he's the best Kirby in the world, possibly. He's in college now, though. What's interesting is actually he is roommates with what's his name? The Kazuya guy. Rinsuo. They're in college together, and they're roommates, and they like play Smash together, I'm assuming. So like, it goes deep. That's not even the first time that's happened, actually, because, you know, I don't know if you remember like Delicious Falcon, but he was, you know, a Samus player in Smash 4, and then towards the end of Smash 4 and the beginning of Ultimate, he started hanging out in Supergirl Kell's channel, which is like, she's like a top 5 Sonic in the world, and one of the best Kirbys in the world as well.
Rock and roll might be my only true companion.
And like, they started getting like top 8s in her online tournaments.
Serving under the 10 lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
I don't have enough good light cones. Why is... Increase attack by 14%, increase attack by 12%. Is there a cap to this? How come it doesn't tell me? Huh. This is the best thing that I have right now for her. I should level her up as well. I'm not gonna go all the way though. Very lucky. And then I also need to give Sampo his Eidolon.
Everyone has a colorful past, wouldn't you say?
Alright. Let's do some story stuff.
Well done, all of you.
I'm very satisfied with
I can
my...
sense the matrix of prescient symbols
polls.
re-illuminating.
And now I can save up golden tickets for the next 20 days until the next broken unit comes out.
Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you.
Oh man, am I going to jail again?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
You go. I don't want to talk to that woman. Be careful, though. Don't get fooled by her again. Fool you what now? Ugh, stop it. I'm getting Fu Xuan vibes.
Oh, you're supposed to pronounce that Fu Xuan. I've been saying Fu Xuan. Fu Xuan.
If there are questions you want Kafka to answer, now's the time. There are many things I want to know, but they can wait.
It's been a week and a half playing video games. I think 2 days straight I didn't go outside. That's like a normal weekend for me. Like, if you think about it, if you come home Friday night and you game Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, like that's pretty normal.
Hi.
Like, if you already have food in the house.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
Alright, I'm going to give some context here for those of you that are casually into the lore of Star Rail, which somewhat includes myself. So the Stellaron hunters are led by Elio, this super mysterious guy that no one's ever seen before, and he has the ability to see probabilities. So he basically has like a giant notebook of all the things that might possibly happen over time, and he tasks the Stellaron hunters with basically doing things and acting in a way that eliminates the unfavorable plot probability paths and does the like more probable and more favorable ones. I don't know if any of you have seen the TV show Loki on Disney Plus, but it's very similar to that. Or if you have seen Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, similar to Doctor Strange's role in that, but he basically has the ability to see a lot of likely things to happen and wants to make sure that as few bad things happen to him and his Stellaron hunters as possible. So that's what they mean by they foresaw the Stellaron issue here.
Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
She calls him Blady.
We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't you think? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds
Hold
endless
on.
possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
That depiction of behind her, that's like one of the Aeons. I don't know which one it is, but I've definitely seen him before. I'm gonna look him up in the data logs after this.
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future.
Yeah,
In the
it's
best
destruction.
and
I
the
thought
worst
so.
cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Yeah, I mean, Beauty's dead, so that makes sense. Well, allegedly dead. Why didn't they say concurrently? Why couldn't they just say
Hey,
meanwhile?
Lorcha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
That's the same reason why humans
You-
would want to fight.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to
Oh, I
explain.
would love to have that explained. to me.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. That's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a
Videodora are the
Videodora
dragon
is
people, and the
very
Foxians are
old
the
or
fox people.
has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
And they
My mom
self-reproduce.
calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true. What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Ah, I've heard the story of Long the Permanents and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Rather personal question.
Yes.
Friend?
Yep, you said one more question.
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
She's so nosy. Alright, Pika asks, are you a fan of Attack on Titan? I've never seen even a single episode, but I hear that it is very good. I spend all of my free time either playing video games or occasionally watching movies that both I and my wife are interested in, so I rarely have time for anime anymore.
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh, he's not allowed to use his ultimate for story reasons. Okay.
Let me through!
Oh, he's actually... I don't have control over him. That's not good.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
I'll receive divinity.
I've no interest in conflict.
Take this! Surprise Venus!
I guess I shouldn't play in fast mode when people haven't seen the base animations. That's okay.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Who is that? Oh, this is,
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
that's, Zhu Yi, I think.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Barbecue-style battles happen in real life. Down
Eternal
in the
the dead return!
Well,
Fighting is
yes,
meaningless.
but the turn-based of RPGs isn't actually
The truth
what's
of
happening.
life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a
like
vision.
this. That's just the way the gameplay is shown. Oh. Whoa. His ultimate gets rid of their buff is actually being Mara struck, so they won't actually come back to life.
Dodge this!
You!
So like, I think the best example of this would be, I guess maybe not the best example, but an example of this is like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where you only have control over like
Miss, are you okay?
3 characters, or you only have control over 1 character, and each one has 1 blade, and you have all the story characters. There are like 7 of them, right? And so you would think, hey, it's kind of weird that even though you have 7 people that can fight, how come I only have control over 3 people? But every time there's like a cutscene mid-battle, then like all of your people are fighting at the same time using all their blades. And so like there's the IRL sort of sense where everyone's just like attacking at once and it's all kind of chaotic. And there are actually cutscenes in this game that show that as well. But then in order to make it a game with some amount of interest, then they've chosen to use the turn-based gameplay style.
What do you think? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission?
Don't worry, Miss Xuan. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
So is he like an alchemist then?
Huh. Curious.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
She hasn't told us her name yet, so I still don't actually know how I'm supposed to pronounce it. I think it's Shuyi. Oh, I don't actually get to have her as a fighter. I guess she only just released as a character for the first time, so it would make sense for us to have combat with her now.
I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. That's right. It would be impossible for a human. But then, I didn't bring humans into the picture, did I? Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. And now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths.
Yeah, she's right. All of those are people that don't actually currently have Aeons. We have Hunt characters and Abundance characters and Harmony characters, but there's no character that does Permanence or Beauty or Order yet. Maybe in 2.0.
Currently, there are 3 ways an Eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony. 2. In a war between Eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process. I don't know. Akavili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
So, mysterious giant tree has just sprouted. Or maybe the same tree that's always there has gotten bigger, I think, is what actually happened.
mess with me.
Man, I always hate it when this happens.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength. Who's next? What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl. I'll end your misery. Time to twirl. Let's make it quick. Time to twirl. Don't mess with me.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
So you are afraid of me. Time to twirl! Let's go. Yeah. Time to twirl! I'm scared. Who's next?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Looks good.
Ha!
And now we're back where we started, right? Yep. They wouldn't let us go forward last time.
We must get the Xianzhou through this challenging time. Is that all?
I don't actually want to trigger that story beat yet. If I don't have to. Because there's this puzzle that I want to finish first.
Ha!
This actually might take some thinking. Need to be two apart from each other. Yeah, let's reset it. Hey, little game. Come back from a local, took a game off Pow Pow in best of 5 and got 4th. Oh, congratulations. We were actually just talking about how you're out here becoming a big shot. Yeah, because Pika, the musician, whose messages you can see a little bit further up, was talking about J-Jaw, who actually is an old viewer of mine as well. That has promise, actually, because we do need it to be 2 off from each other. Yeah, that was it.
Was that the wind?
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
So you are afraid of me.
Let's make it quick.
Who's next? Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold everyone back.
What a head!
What was that?
Looks good.
Still 10 out of 11.
Oh dear. Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Don't mess with me.
Well, that was my 20th character. So in this game, you are meant to have at least 8 usable characters from your roster.
1010 is the way.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fruit. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Lofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Lofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Lofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Try coming up with a plan again.
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General,
Well?
you're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control, and the traitors have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
Hey, they're cheesy.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Law Fu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Delve.
Under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
She's trying to become his replacement when he retires.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Payment.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters. Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail. Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. I'd like you to investigate these places. It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Lafu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will.
That's pretty powerful.
The ancestors of the Lafu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
Then why does a HUD want to
Sounds
be
like an amazing treasure.
the abundance thing?
Yes. it was also the bane of everything to come. As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years. There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality,
The Fountain of
and
Youth.
focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he succeed?
Well, probably.
Yes. And no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yao She's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never been able to return to its home planet.
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Lao Fu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, the Lao Fu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yao She's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result. Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou alliance you see today
That's the
would
hunt.
never have
So that's
existed.
why the hunt is
At this point in the story,
antagonistic to
I assume you
humans.
understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Yep. The fact that the Tree of Life is back again means that people that want to take the Tree of Life are going to come for it. And maybe they'll have to deal with overpopulation, things like that.
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it. Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. They wish to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
I thought I might be relieved of my guiding duties once the Divination Commission affair was over. Who would have thought the General would take such a liking to you? I suppose I must accompany you further. Fates can be so
She's really trying her
unpredictable.
best to be diplomatic about this.
You have quite the sense of humor, benefactors. I've encountered more trouble with you than I have with the merchant fleet in 10 years. I just hope everything is smooth sailing from now on. Please look after me. I understand. The LeFou is in danger, and members of the Sixth Commission should stand united. You did save my life at Cloudford. Consider this my returning the favor. The General said there are traitors aboard the ship. But only someone from the Six Commissions could bring the Stellaron into the Xianzhou undetected, let alone plant it within the Ambrosial Arbor.
Who's Yukong? Yukong is the... This is the General, this is the Master Diviner.
I am saying nothing of the sort. Just raising a doubt, that's all. Please be careful, benefactors. You want to leave straight away? Let me pack some things. I'll be right there.
I think Yukong is... Yeah, Yukong. She is the leader of one of the other ships. Within the LeFou.
Did the Divination Commission put able to speak nonsense on that job post?
Ooh, that was scary. I was having a snack in the repository when the Ambrosial Arbor started to grow. The trunk suddenly shot right up into the sky. So, the legends were right all along. Such is life, full of surprises. That's why you gotta seize any opportunity to take a break. Who knows when trouble will come knocking at your door. It'll be fine. Even if the sky collapses, we have the Master Diviner with us to hold it up. Oh, and now we have the General here too.
Xuan, Jinglu.
What do subordinates like us have to
Yuan,
panic about? Let the big shots worry about the big events. That's the secret to happiness. She did. She saw me on her way over. She told me to go to the repository and read up on anything related to the Ambrosial Arbor. A simple task like that is only 15 minutes work for me. I heard people say even the General has to watch his manners when asking you for help. pretty impressive. I don't have much to offer you. Here, take this book. It's the thought that counts.
Nice.
I was gonna wait for the Master Diviner to get off work so I could show you around and teach Mr. Yang how to play Celestial Jade.
Your kindness is much appreciated, Miss Qingque. As for Celestial Jade, we'll have to leave it for next time.
I know, you've got an important task ahead. Sorry to keep you. Priorities are priorities. Well then, get back safely. Remember to come find me in Exalting Sanctum.
Yeah, I am kind of getting that idea. So that's Land, the Rainbow Arbiter. That's the Hunt. Qlipoth is preservation. Noose is remembrance, I think, or no, erudition, I think. Yeah, Noose is erudition. Kivili is trailblazer. Aha, nihility. Idrilla is beauty. Yaoshi is abundance. Nanook is destruction. And Tazaronth is propagation. Getting pretty good at this. I'm actually learning my Star Rail lore.
We must get the Xianzhou through this challenging time.
Please let me go up here. There's one more treasure chest for me to find in this area. Oh, where am I? Oh, okay. This is not a new area, or this is a new area. I was worried that I was back in town.
No match for me.
I've really been neglecting break effect as a stat. I have been like looking into gameplay mechanics and videos. I should probably do a little better on break effect stats, because it seems as though you can actually make it so that most of your damage actually comes from weakness breaking your enemies.
Did it really just say 3/4 of a person?
Is that all?
We're still at 10 out of 11 for some reason. I just like missed a treasure chest somewhere, and I have no idea where it is. It's very upsetting.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The ambrosial arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define. I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the ambrosial arbor. From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves. The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the ambrosial arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spirits may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible. He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the artisanship and alchemy commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way. I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you. Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for? No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly. Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
What's the delay? If you're worried about the road ahead, I've already told. Don't believe me? Fine. Fate is fickle.
Alright, time for 2 full dungeons. We're probably not even going to finish this dungeon.
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
That's it! First you arrive out of the blue, then the General recruits you to the cause. It's like the stories where Imperial heroes bring salvation to the world. Still, It doesn't look like they're rolling out the red carpet. We might be getting ahead of ourselves. The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Eventually, this will just work.
No match for me. Looks good.
Just want to take a look at some of these relics I've been getting. Defense and effect res. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. HP defense attack percent crit rate. HP effect res break effect. No. HP attack defense HP percent crit rate. So I would rather have, if I could get like defense percent and HP percent. Defense flat, effect res. Effect res could be pretty nice. Break effect is also pretty good. It actually might work out better than crit rate on a healer. HP and defense percent, perfect. Yeah, ended up not being as great as I would have liked it to be, but that's okay. It's better than what I currently have, which was not hard to do. Same HP, less defense, but defense percent up and break effect, but no HP percent. Yeah, it would do more damage, but that's okay. I'll just keep it around for now. Oh, I actually have break effect on my serval. Attack HP percent, attack percent, attack HP percent, defense percent, crit rate, attack percent. Well, actually, that's pretty nice. Flat HP and crit rate up. Not bad. More flat HP, more flat defense. So this one's a bust. That's alright. Crit damage, effect, hit rate, attack percent. This is actually pretty good. I like that. Crit rate, defense, flat, HP percent. Crit rate, attack, effect, hit rate. Effect, hit rate might not actually be that terrible. Do I currently have crit rate body? Yeah, I do have crit rate body. Oh, outgoing heal boost? No, that's too good. I don't even remember getting all this medicine. HP percent is better. Then attack percent for sure. Defense percent is way better than, yeah, it's just strictly better. And then for boots, I didn't get any medical boots. That's alright. What are your thoughts on Score Talonflame? I think that it's fine. Like, I feel like you could probably do better with Scored Redent than Score Talonflame, but you know, having had played with your Score Talonflame, it's not like you're only scoring the entire time. You do actually like occasionally drop down and fly onto enemies and kill them, so it's mostly fine. I don't have anything against it. Alright, looking for break effect, maybe. Attack percent. Alright, we got break effect there. Attack percent and defense percent. Let's try enhancing this one just to see what we get. Flat attack and break effect. Flat attack, effect hit rate. I kind of also want effect hit rate though, because like, what if I don't get the shock? I should get the shock though. Oh, that was awful. Did I just get 2 defense rolls? So same attack, but less attack percent, less defense percent, but more break effect percent and flat defense effect hit rate. And I don't think that I need effect hit rate because I'm pretty sure that I have a 100% chance to shock with my skill. 80% base chance and then plus 20%. But I don't know if that means that it's actually 100% or whether that means that it's actually a 96% chance. But either way, that's still pretty clear, or pretty good. And then I would imagine that if enemies have effect res, then you would want to go even higher. So, yeah, it's tough to say what you would want to have there. Crit rate, attack percent, defense. Crit rate, attack percent, and hit per. Yeah, that's just better than that for sure. Crit rate. Break effect. I'm risking it all. Flat HP. Oh, yeah, okay, I deserved that. Why doesn't Sela have that? Oh, because... Hey, that actually... This has the potential to be even better than that. I'm out of level up materials though. I actually don't even know how to get more of it. I'm sure there are ways. At the very least I can salvage unused relics.
It's no ordinary tree. The branches felt tough as metal. Yunsha, have you ever seen material like that before?
What if I have? You gonna go get a sample for me?
I was thinking about it, yeah. Isn't it just an ornamental tree?
Have you ever seen an ornamental tree move? Have you ever seen one bore through the ground like that, huh?
So what if it moves? I just need to run over and saw off a sample. It can't grow faster than I can run, right?
Sure, go ahead. Here's a crowbar and a saw. Don't say I didn't warn you when the Cloud Knights have to scrape you off the walls.
Well, I've been feeling a bit under the weather lately. Yunsha, you're the most agile person on the materials team when it comes to operational efficiency.
Under the weather, huh? How convenient. As for me, I'd rather stay alive, thanks.
As expected, the divination was correct. If I hadn't repaired the shifting screen today, we'd have all been trapped. Still, the teleportation rate...
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us?
Close enough.
Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders?
Don't worry about it.
There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
Waiting around, that's what. We ran away. It was way too dangerous in there. Please, if you plan on living a little longer, don't go in there. There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around them. It spread everywhere. The whole commission is being destroyed. I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing to do with hydroponics or accelerated growth. Where did that thing come from?
Like the Stellaron. It's always the Stellaron.
The worst thing is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to rescue him.
Why did he run back in?
That's not how it works. The research comes first here. I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us, right?
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
In that case, take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound. If anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
second highest priority.
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
I've never seen the Ambrosial Arbor look like this before. Is this how it looked back in the day?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
What would be really great for me is if I were able to find the way to farm abundance, level up materials, or sentence materials.
So you are afraid of me?
Oh dear.
Hey! Time to twirl! Ha! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Do you know who
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Did I win? Did I win?
Not even a thanks.
It's a story fight. Okay.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead. Stay away. If you come any further, I'll not spare you.
Wait, he's attacking me? With...
Hold on! Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me. Just passing by, stumbled in, door wide open. Within commission grounds today was sown an evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Give me strength!
Just a scratch. Just a scratch. Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl! Protect me! Protect me!
Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up! I raised you like my
I
own
think they might be
flesh
using
and
the
blood.
furnace to make those monsters.
Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
What? You had sent them to attack us?
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
How do you know my name, child? Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, precede one?
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession. The creation furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots. It was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace.
We're short on time. Where are we going? Who are we fighting?
I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis. Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on, through here.
What's with the flowers?
Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen.
Is that the
Good thing I
teleporter?
got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they'd never have managed to get out in time. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects two spatial coordinates in ways that laymen wouldn't understand.
It's the teleport.
Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside, to every star skiff soon shall woe betide.
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank
That is
goodness
true.
you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant by now.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but through earth and air, the wretched branches boiled. The shifting screen entangled thence and coiled. Hold on! Have some faith in me. The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong, your match and more in strength to meet ere long. This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumenflux Pixis. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Yeah, every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon. And then... ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way we can lose!
Destroy all of them at the same time. Rotate the adjusters. Activate the trigger. Destroy them all at the same time, or they'll grow back.
Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. You're much better than my useless students. What's happening? Is the delve collapsing? Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back.
Yeah, you gotta explore first, though. What if there's another treasure chest here? Okay, it's locked from the other side. No treasure chest here. Welcome back, little game. Both sides, apparently.
We need a strategy.
66. I should be able to take them.
Upgrade configured.
Want to get into Honkai if anyone really wants me to play it?
Great.
I've been enjoying it a lot.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
I like literally just play this game every day.
Devils. I'll crush them all.
Rules are made to be broken.
Just a scratch. What are you looking at? I'm scared.
Stay put.
Protect me, I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Time to go! Let's go. Yeah. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! I won't break. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Give me strength. What a headache.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, this is kind of bad. He is actively
Time to twirl.
creating enemies faster than I can destroy them.
Honored to meet me. Hey! Protect me! Protect me! Don't mess with me. Stop
rats or devils. I'll crush them all.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! Who's next? What are you looking at? Yeah! I'm scared!
Stay put.
Give me strength! I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past! Time to twirl! What a headache!
This is our chance. Yeah.
Just a scratch. What are you looking at? Hey! Who's next?
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Yeah! I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Protect me! Protect me!
Oh no, she died! Oh. It's okay. It happens. He was like way over leveled for us anyway.
Hey! You're pretty generous!
I just got through upgrading the other gear. And now it's power prep probably. Not that it matters until I start getting gold stuff. None of my drops really matter.
Oh, look! The ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the creation furnace. Help me, dear young friends. Let's hack them away together. We can't let the roots punch through the furnace.
This is not the first time a furnace has been the most important thing that we've dealt with.
It's changing.
Because
What kind of monster
in
is
Bellabog we also had to secure a furnace, I feel like.
Creates life at will! Such incredible power! Great.
Alright, what's your whole deal? You're resistant to getting frozen, which is unfortunate. It's kind of my whole thing. So it's a lightning guy.
I'll free
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past!
That hurt.
You must be honored to meet me.
61 is his level? Okay.
Maybe you could keep it down?
Batter up!
You need strength!
Don't mess with me!
Time to twirl!
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Minor lightning damage. Oh, that's a lot of health.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Oh, is it? It's just always going to counter. Okay, I didn't realize it was always counter thing.
Demons, depart! Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Rules are made to be broken.
What a headache. Who's next?
You dare attack me?
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
And no wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-lived species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this Ebendir was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
Huh. As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
And here I was thinking that the abominations of abundance were just like all the long-lived people, but they really were abominations.
I wonder... The Ebendir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
So let's just keep on hitting it until it runs out of power?
Yeah! It can't heal if we take out the source, right?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything. I don't think we're in a position to take down this deer until we've dealt with its regenerative abilities.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, the Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
This is our chance.
Yeah. Time to twirl! I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Time to twirl!
What a headache.
Yeah! What are you looking at?
Let's make it quick.
Protect me! Protect me!
Don't mess with me.
Who's next?
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Young friends, I have a suggestion. Why don't we head that way?
I mean, the only way that we can go?
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
More laser stuff.
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in clash of swords shall find no sake. Yet that which clasheth needeth hands to make. As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in order to replenish itself. I'm certain that when the arbor glows, we are witnessing that very process. Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
Wow, you're right. Those roots never grew back.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that's our starting point.
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raze these roots to the ground!
Work. I don't think that it's quite lined up, but it might be. Let's hope for the best. There we go.
See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
60. Since I just took out a level 66 version, it should be technically easy. Oh, it's only for skills and ultimates. How did I not know this? I mean, I guess I never read it.
Honored to meet me.
So I could just like completely avoid.
I'm scared. Who's next?
Let's go. Yeah.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
So you are afraid of me.
Whoops!
What a headache.
I almost got there.
Yeah! What are you looking at?
Let's make it quick.
I'm actually afraid that my team will die here. I should rearrange how we're set up here.
Give me strength!
Oh, please.
Time to twirl!
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp scythe needs targets.
I have terrible memory and have no idea. Okay, so I do remember now. So we opened this thing and then this thing happened. We went up here and then we just opened up this gate, which is now a shortcut to go back to the way we came. This is a locked gate, so we can't go forward that way. Eventually we'll get a shortcut leading us to that location. But for now. This I was not expecting. There's this little extra area down here that I somehow didn't notice the first time. didn't notice it because it's inaccessible. I think I noticed that there were 2 teleport options once I got here, though. Rotate. Is there more to rotate to? No, just those 2. Oh, is that? Nope, it's not. I was hoping it would be. Because one thing that has been really bothering me is that in order to get my Huafa past level 50, I'm going to need this thing. Oh, temporary early access. What's with this? Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. And that's available for 26 days. Alright, well, that's cool. I'll do that in my own time then.
Go.
I don't have to rush the story quite as much as I thought. That must be one of the things they added with version 1.6. Because that was actually super annoying. The fact that I have this character that I can't upgrade because I haven't gotten far enough in the story.
Don't mess with me.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! I can do this!
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Is that all?
Puzzle up there. Almost did more story stuff. That would have been awkward. That's actually as far as I can go, maybe?
I don't think we're in a position to take down this deer until we've dealt with its regenerative abilities.
Oh, okay. So that's just like the shortcut to go back.
Looks good.
This is the other side of the furnace? Yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe for the next battle, I swap over to Preservation Path? It actually switches with them. That's hilarious. Okay.
Nice.
Thank you for holding on to all this for me, Gepard. Actually never swapped off of my defense orb and my attack rope. I did swip off of that rope, okay.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl! I'm scared!
Stay put!
Oh yeah, that barely even hurt.
What a headache.
Yeah! Honored to meet me.
I should swap the order for sure. Definitely.
Who's next?
Time to twirl! I'll free you from your chip.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
I'm on guard.
Time to twirl! Did I win? Did I win?
Not even a thanks.
Here we go.
Wow! Can I really keep it?
Just gonna wait for them to get a little closer to each other. You didn't chase me.
Don't mess with me.
Oh dear. Hey! Time to twirl! I'm gonna hold everyone back.
Lance at the ready.
Time to twirl! Protect me! Protect me!
What a headache.
It's time.
Don't mess with me.
Time to twirl! I'm scared!
It's time.
A sharp
sharp scythe needs targets.
Nope. Why is it gonna keep this thing?
What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! I'll end your misery. Yeah! Time to twirl! Hey! I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
I'm on guard.
Time to twirl! Yeah!
Oh, darn it. I hate that. I pressed the circle button in order to, you know, stop manipulating the current hexagon and go to a different hexagon, but the game interprets that as quit the entire puzzle altogether. Quite a pain.
Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I feel like until I actually fight the boss that's weak to fire, there's no point in me
Stay put. Get them.
Time to twirl!
using fire trailblazer at the moment.
I'm on guard.
Yeah! Time to twirl! I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Protect me! Protect me! I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Yeah! Time to twirl!
It's time.
Time to twirl! Oh dear. I'll end your misery.
But do I bother swapping it out again? I think that instead of swapping it out, I just use Serval here. He's been training for this moment.
Enemies ahead. Up for a
Of course,
scrap?
as soon as I swap it out. Need to swap it back in again. Singing a song you don't know the words, the lyrics to?
Will of preservation.
Well, that's alright.
Upgrade configured.
A lot of songs are similar in that way. They're like catchy, so you
I'll free
just
you from
kinda
your chains.
get the
Disappear
gist.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl. Next. Honored to meet me. Give me strength.
Lance at the ready.
Time to twirl. What are you looking at?
That's not how that was supposed to work. I thought that deals 1 damage to target is effective with wind shear. If no one on the target team suffers wind shear, but I actually have characters that are suffering from wind shear. But I guess because it wasn't the same wind shear that he gave, that it doesn't count for
Do
some
you know
reason.
who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Hey! I'm scared!
Stay put.
I'm on guard.
What a headache. I'll end your misery. Yeah! Honored to meet me. Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them.
What are you looking at?
Oh man.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Protect me. Protect me.
Lance at the ready.
So you are afraid of me.
Well, may as well unleash now.
Come any
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Honored to meet me. Yeah! I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
I'm on guard.
What a headache. Who's next? Time to twirl! I'm scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength. Don't mess with me.
Lance at the ready.
What are you looking at? What a headache.
Get them.
Not a scratch. I'm on guard.
Yeah! Protect me! Protect me!
Lance at the ready.
God, this is not a chance, honestly.
I'm on guard.
There we go.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Get them!
Yeah! Honored to meet me.
Great. The more the better.
I probably would have been fine with even physical Trailblazer there.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! Oh dear.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl! I'm scared!
Stay put!
Who's next? Let's rock!
Get them!
That's it. This song's for you.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Let's rock. What are you looking at? What a headache. I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! I can do this! Give me strength!
Look at that, Baker.
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time to twirl! Honored to meet me. Protect me! Protect me! Don't mess with me.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
Oh, don't hit her. Oh, thank goodness. She got the little
That's it. What are you looking at?
This song's for you.
Keep up! Time to twirl!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time to twirl!
think he dies from the shotgun? Nope. He really doesn't. I could kill him. Yeah, let's just do it.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of
It's a
butterflies.
waste, but it's
Illusions of the past.
The best is yet to come.
I didn't want to take more damage. Oh, this is that area. Okay, so then this is the shortcut to go back. Nice. She's masked. Accidentally solved that one. I was going to do a more complicated way of finishing it. This area is now solved for. I've already been in this area before, because this area is solved for as well.
Quick! There's more routes over here!
Give me a moment. I'll set up the device.
We're done.
I suspect the Ambrosial Arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
fight a boss.
Please never do that again.
They just don't get me. Alright, I definitely saw, yeah, I thought so. What do we get? Oh, imaginary characters. It'll be a while before I need that. At least like a week or two. More like 2 or 3 weeks, actually. Now the real question is, do I want to fight the boss now or later? Like, do I want to end the stream after we fought the boss, or do we want to end the stream right before we fight the boss?
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They've withered! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Great.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! I'm on guard.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! I won't break. Somebody help me!
Lance at the ready. Ha!
Oh, poor you. Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to twirl!
Oh, that counts as an attack.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's
I'm on guard. To the finish.
Time to twirl!
Not a scratch.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, a little bit of shield. It's okay.
Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
March.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Demons depart! Time to twirl!
Lance at the ready.
He's making way too many of these.
Do we have to fight?
Of course.
Somebody help me!
Fracture.
Let me end your misery. Time to twirl! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! Ever see a diamond this big?
I think we got everything under control
It's
now.
all yours! Time to twirl! What a scratch!
Dare attack me?
I feel like he's just gonna die, so I'm not gonna really worry too much about it.
Who's next? Let me end your misery.
We'll just farm up some skill points real
Hold
quick.
everyone back again.
Renew my divine protection.
I'm on guard.
Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big?
It's all yours. Time to twirl. So you are afraid of me. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! Let me end your misery.
Somebody help me! Lance at the ready.
Time to twirl!
So I have no idea what Outrage does, but I have this broken character that actually I could find out what it does. Cannot be controlled, automatic attacks a random enemy.
I'm on guard.
Maybe you can keep it down? I won't break. What a headache. Let me end your misery. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I want to get rid of this counter ability so that I can use my area of effects without worrying about stuff.
Not a scratch.
The outrage is technically fine because divine protection will cleanse me of the status effect.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Don't mess with me! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! It's getting weak. Quick, finish it off! Somebody help me! You must be honored to meet me. Maybe you can keep it down?
Lance at the ready.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a
diamond this big?
I'm still not gonna kill him this time. But shoot. Oh, no, never mind. Forgot he was quantum broken. Slayer of a very dear friend? Oh no.
General Jing Yuan said the Ambrosial Arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago.
Oh, we do have
Perhaps some of
the
them
benefit
did
of
reject
hindsight.
the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead. Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
I think it's pretty interesting that I did see that, yeah. That is a dangerous thought. Don't do it, Tingyun. Desolate depths of despair. As my new quest start. Looks like I unlocked a new group of side quests now. Oh, so many side quests. What was I going to say? But yeah, so this game is postulating that abundance, like the path of abundance in gameplay standards, means that they're the healers. Hua Hua and Natasha, they're the doctors, the clerics, and usually in most games, those are like pure and like a little bit religious and like basically goody two shoes. But this game is the first in a very long time that has tried to make the concept of like being able to heal wounds and like bring back the dead and like prevent death as like maybe not a good thing. Like if you have too much of it and you actually create a civilization of immortals, then maybe you don't actually need to be doing that. Man, I'm so far behind in my side quests. I spend every day just doing grinds for materials. How am I supposed to do story stuff or side story stuff?
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
It's hard enough getting those. Okay. I'm gonna need to raise my equilibrium level again, or something. Have to figure something out. So if I just don't go into that door, then I won't progress the story. There are no treasure chests nearby it. That's easy enough. Which means that this is a perfect spot for me to end the stream. How did I end up on this side? Okay, I used that bridge. That makes sense. It's little details like this. The fact that the tree grew just enough to break this thing and put the pieces on the ground. I love small details like that.
Thank you for your help. Those useless students and I will take care of the rest here, if worst comes to worst. It's only a legend. Though what with the Ambrosial Arbor having come back, they say that a long time ago, when the Xianzhou Alliance was adrift among them, were abominations known as Heliobi.
Okay.
They existed in the
that.
form of pure energy, but craved the sensations and desires of mortal flesh and blood. Sometimes they managed to infiltrate the delves of the Xianzhou in order to bewitch humans and become parasites
That's
of
what
their bodies.
Folklore has.
It's said that mortals parasitized by Heliobi would lose their free will imperceptibly before gradually going berserk. After a prolonged struggle, the people of the Xianzhou finally managed to trap and seal the Heliobi in a vessel. That vessel is the creation furnace. Our predecessors hoped that by burning the Heliobi in the furnace, their energy would gradually be exhausted until they were completely destroyed.
That sounds kind of
I don't know
evil.
if there are demons in the furnace. Perhaps it's all just superstition. However, from the day I started learning from my master, I've looked after the operation of the furnace. Indeed, the flame inside has never been extinguished.
Are we sure that the Lafu are the good guys here? There's this race of immortal beings that exist as pure energy, and they form parasitic relationships with immortal human bodies, and sometimes they try to possess their will. And that's kind of evil, I guess, for them to possess the bodies, but then the response to that is to lock them up in a furnace and burn them and use them for energy for the rest of all eternity. I don't know that one is better than the other.
Everything happens so quickly. The disciples of they say that when the Xianzhou Lafu was first granted the Ambrosial Arbor, the alchemists in the Alchemy Commission wielded tremendous influence. Using the power of the Arbor, they called themselves saints. Unfortunately, they didn't possess any saintly power. I'm sorry I'm not able to. I've always hated owing a favor.
Alright, I think that will just about do it for us. The next time we stream Star Rail will be Sunday. Tomorrow's stream, it is Friday, and we don't really have a Final Fantasy game to play because we beat Final Fantasy 16 last Friday. I might do some Final Fantasy 10 post-game stuff in preparation for starting Final Fantasy 10-2. Maybe we'll start that at the start of next year, maybe? I don't really know. There's a lot of stuff from our backlog that we really need to get done, especially before the next Summer of Smash, if the next Summer of Smash exists. But Yeah, I'll think more about it tomorrow while I'm at work, and then I will see what I feel like playing. If you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care, and goodbye.